Hello everyone, my name is DuoM2 and welcome back to another video. This one's going to be about the current pet mod of the season, Hoenn Gaiden. This mod is run by MSky on the Smoggin forums. In case you couldn't tell by ttar's sprite, this is going to be a Gen 3 based pet mod that centers around adding things from later generations to Gen 3 OU. There's a lot of things that are different and I can't go over all of them, but I will go over some of the more important ones. Ttar is still far and away the best Pokemon, and I'm not going to go over all the Pokemon that are super good, just the best one and the new ones. Ttar can basically do all the same things that it did in current Gen 3, so you could probably feasibly run most sets that you do in Gen 3 OU and they would work fine. Golurk is probably the best new addition. It has pretty good stats for this format since Gen 3 had not yet had any huge power creeps. It is a great Choice Band abuser, since Choice Band is the only breaking item in Gen 3 really, other than like Lumberry and stuff that you see on D-Dance Tyranitar. And Earthquake and Shadow Ball make for some pretty great coverage. There are things like Skarmory that are really annoying for it, but you have Trick to get rid of that. Ledian is a Pokemon that's got changed. You'll see a bunch of those as well. Like, these stats are not Ledian's. Its special attack has been boosted, its speed is boosted, and I think its special defense is as well, but it has psychic typing, I mean. The new Magic Guard ability, I think it's based on its Gen 4 variant, I'm not certain though. And it also has access to Tail Glow now, so it can run Baton Pass, or it can just abuse the boosts itself, since it has access to Fire Punch as well, and yeah, all the elemental punches, as well as Giga Drain in case you really want to hit Tyranitar and Swampert, or just Bulky Waters, which you could also do Thunder Punch for, I don't know. And you have Hitmonlee, who basically was just given Magic Guard. I don't think its stats were changed at all, but that being said, it is still a great Pokemon, a really good Choice Band abuser as well. A neat little thing about Magic Guard is that you do not take recoil from High Jump Kick, and you can also spam Double Edge with much less drawback. So it's not bad neutral coverage, although there's a lot of Ghost types and Steel types in this format, and you really have to be cautious over what moves to lock into. You often run Hidden Power Ghost as well. Whoops. There you go. Jellicent is probably the best new outright defensive Pokemon. It does all the same things that it does in later gens. It does not have access to Scald, although there are some new moves that were added to Gen 3 from later gens, like multi-attacks and Sylve Allies now in this format. This does not have Scald, and so it has to use like Taunt and Toxic instead, and with Surf it's its main attacking move. It's completely unchanged otherwise though. One of the more interesting mechanics changes to this mod is that Snow Warning now exists, and Delibird and Abomasnow are both added, with Delibird obviously being modified. Its stats have been boosted to be a bit better, and it has access to both Spikes and Rapid Spin, so it can provide a little bit of roll compression. With that out of the way, there's not really much else to say. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, first up, I'm going up against Vizar. This is a council member, and my team includes Magic Guard spam by Yoshi Blaze, who I don't think he's a council member for this mod, but he does have a pretty big presence, and he's a pretty big guy in the pet mod subforum in general, so Gen 3 is a pretty weird format for me. I've played it only a few times before, and so there's going to be a lot of things that might seem obvious to you more veteran players that I just don't get. So he leads Skarm. I don't think my team cares about him setting spikes too much. I'm just gonna go Zapdos, I guess, since I don't know what all he can do to me. Okay, so Drill Peck leads me to think that he might be some more offensive variant, which doesn't really matter for this team that much, since I don't have a Magneton or anything like that. And I'll just throw off the T-Bolt, I guess, just to see what he does. Okay, he goes Celebi. And his chances are I'm slower than him. Don't really know what my immediate answer to this is. Yeah, that's an annoying mon for this team, huh? Do I roar? That's the question. I don't know if he's gonna Calm Mind or if he's gonna sub or what. So I'll just Toxic since I don't think, yeah. Don't think he immediately threatens me. Unless he's HP Ice, which is definitely possible. I'll roar it out. Just okay, yeah. So I don't know if he's expecting me to go ttar or something, since he might just know my team, but you know. I have no idea what Moltres normally runs in this. It could be, oh, there's a lot of people watching. It could be like Sunny Day Solar Beam, since those kinds of sets are actually viable in Gen 3. I don't know what new stuff Moltres has in this mod, but I'm half expecting him to go back to Celebi or something. I don't really think he's gonna stay in, so okay, he goes ttar. I actually have no clue who wins this matchup. Let me pull up a calc on my other laptop so you guys don't have to see it. Some part of me is really doubting that a Choice Banded Earthquake is going to kill. But Tyranitar's strongest move is Rock Slide. But once again, I don't know if he's banded. Yeah, Choice Band is a very important item for breakers in this format. For those of you who are also new to Gen 3. Traditional, okay. So there's absolutely no chance that my Earthquake kills, and a Rock Slide has a guaranteed one-shot on me, so Cloyster is a somewhat safe bet. Hitmonlee's not a terrible idea. I don't think the one thing he could really do to me is Hidden Power Grass, although Crunch would also be very bad. I'll just go Cloyster, see what he does. And he goes Skarmory, okay. Now, I don't mind trading Spikes too bad, since it chips down ttar Celebi. And it's not too bad against my team, so yeah. I'll just keep going. I don't see why not. This could be a mistake. I don't know. Well, Ice Beam here. That didn't do very much, never mind. Oh, yeah. So Cloyster is one of the modified Pokemon in this format. If you could see the stats right here, its defense was dropped a considerable bit, but it got access to Overcoat, which I don't think was in this gen before, and is very useful for helping block Sandstorm. And got rid of the Ice typing, boosted special attack and speed, lowered special defense a bit. Lots of different miscellaneous changes. Like, I couldn't tell you what the specifics on them are, like what matchups it changes, but probably helps with Metagross or something. I'll just T-Bolt again, see what happens. Okay, he protects. I don't know if I should double down on the T-Bolt or Toxic. He might just go Celebi again since he knows I'm not really a threat to it. For which I'll, oh, that sucks. I have Rest though, so it's not the worst thing out there. Yeah, that's another thing that's weird about this format. I don't have a spinner because that's apparently just not normal for Gen 3. Since a lot of teams can just stack Spike's immunities. But I'm wondering what he's going to do here. I doubt he thinks I'll stay in Zapdos, so kind of just want to roar here. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, he goes Moltres. Kind of tempted to go Aerodactyl again, but I'm not sure. Does he do? My thing is I just don't know what this Pokemon does, and I don't know if Hitmonlee would be able to make for some kind of check, or if there'd be any merit to going out to it. I think Hitmonlee's pretty safe. Okay, yeah, and he goes Celebi. I don't know if he thinks I'm HP Bug, although he might just see this as a sample team because this is. But I want to calc HP Ghost here. That would be... Let's check to make sure the attack stats are the same on the calc. Oh, this is a bit lower. Oh wow, HP Ghost doesn't do very much. But I'm really tempted to click it anyways. Part of me gets the feeling he'll just click Psych. He's kind of been... He's been making a lot of reads on switches. I don't know when he'll stop. Okay, yeah, that did happen. That was what I was... Yeah, about to say. Because he might just say, oh, he's gonna feel the pressure here and go out to Tyranitar. Since almost all teams in this format are gonna have Tyranitar, unless they have some Hail Setter. So I'm just gonna click HP Ghost again, make him switch. Yeah. Okay, I was about to say that did a decent chunk, but it was a crit. So... I go Zapdos once again here, I think. Tropex. And I don't see why I don't just T-Bolt here. Okay, he protects. I'll T-Bolt again. Although that might... Okay, yeah, no, that wasn't a good idea, since I'm now in toxic range, but I might just outspeed him. Okay, good. I don't know if he pursuits or Rock Slides here. Yeah, he pursuits. He's not banded. So he either Rock Slides or whatever comes in is safe from a pursuit. So I think Cloyster's a pretty decent idea here. Or he crunches. That's not what I wanted to happen. I'm really tempted to explode. Hold on. You guys can't see the chat, but someone just asked if this is a TSS team. Or if Vizar's team is actually. The question is, do I explode here? My answer is yes. Okay, Celebi goes down, which is a good sack on his part. I'll go Hitmonlee again, since his team seems pretty threatened by it. Oh, that was a good call on his part. Since I think the Cloyster was my Aerodactyl answer. Yeah, it's another thing that I just... If you're new to Gen 3, you're going to need to get used to thinking of what the opponent's going to have in the back. Because it's just not a skill I'm used to since I play formats with Team Preview. I'm going to go my own Aerodactyl, actually. It goes HP Flying. Now, I can somewhat freely click Rock Slide. Although Skarm is a real pain. Or Golurk, okay. I'll just go Zapdos here, I don't really know what else to do. It's pretty strong, abuses Choice Band pretty well. So... I don't wake up this turn, so you know. He's not leftovers, so that means he's either Choice Band or maybe some other weird item, but he's probably Choice Band, let's be real. And since that's the case, I can go ttar. I'll set up to try to punch through Skarmory since it can't really do much to me. I'm Lumberry to prevent Toxic, and he does not have phasing. I'll Rock Slide here. Please do not miss. Thank you. I don't know if he was just planning to sack that off. Ooh. So, I calced this earlier. I don't think that should kill me. Did I calc wrong? That sucks, because that was a very important mon, and you could see the amount of pressure I could have put on. Skarmory can't really touch it, and... that sucks. I should have probably boosted again, knowing you've had this, but, you know... At least he can't Earthquake this. How much did my Rock Slide do? Oh, okay, so it did 32. That is not... So, Golurk is not a switch-in. I can just Rock Slide freely here. Hopefully this does a good chunk. Okay, yeah. Most he can do is poison me. Please flinch. That'd be great. Oh my god. I hate this game, dude. And of course it misses when he protects. Oh my god. I forgot to check how much Rock Slide did. 32, okay. So he kind of has to Shadow Ball here. I'm gonna go Ledian here. See Shadow Balls to kill this. I'm gonna Rock Slide for chip and to make sure Tyranitar doesn't come in for free. And maybe to flinch again, because that would be pretty hilarious. Okay, yeah. Because had I... Okay, missed. Had I just gone for high jump kick, expecting ttar to come in, then I would have not taken chip because I had Magic Guard, but just let that thing do its thing. And had I clicked Hidden Power Ghost, that leaves Tyranitar to come in and do its thing. No matter what it does here, yeah. No matter what it does here, I am fine to just click Rock Slide more. I think I'm in a winning situation with Aerodactyl. Just because he has to lock into something really unfavorable with his own Aerodactyl to kill me. Yeah. It actually comes down to a speed tie, or whoever misses their Rock Slide. So this is interesting. I've BS'd him enough this game, I hope he wins this. Okay, yeah, thank God. Yeah. So, I don't really have much to say. I can't really say much after that. I'm glad he won that, if I didn't mention before. That was so dumb. That's going on Twitter for sure. Alright. So next up, I've got a team Bird Spam by Ice Blazer. And it's a team that I also don't have much experience with like the first one, but should get the gist of it pretty quickly, I guess. So, I don't know what typical lead Doug trio looks like. I know it's a thing, but like, I don't know if they just run Choice Band or what. So, I'm just gonna go Pert, because he could Rock Slide, or Screech. He is not a... Wait, why did I trap myself? Okay, well that's all of that. I don't know what all members of my team are susceptible to that mon. I know Celebi maybe, depending on if it runs HP Bug or not. I have Plusle, which you may have noticed when I scrolled over it. It has a Fire typing now. And I think it has Galvanize. Yeah, Galvanize. And they gave it a few new moves as well, just... Let me see. Okay, yeah, so you can't see it yet, but this Plusle has, I think, a bit of a stat increase. Yeah, that's definitely a stat increase. It's like 10 or 20 in most places. But out comes Ludicolo, and its coverage is pretty good. Somewhat scary to my team. Although I don't know how strong it is, I'm just going to go Celebi. He might Rain Dance. Yeah. Since I know you have to run manual Rain in Gen 3. He Ice Beams here for sure, so I Calm Mind. Actually, I'm going to calc this too. Ludicolo and Celebi both have not changed. Yeah, 90 special attack, Celebi should be able to handle this just fine. What spread am I? I'm uninvested in special defense and seemingly uninvested in HP. Yeah. So his Ice Beam should only do half. And if I boost my special defense, since I have leftovers, I should be fine. I Calm Mind here either way. Okay, Armaldo. This thing Signal Beams me. And it also has Earthquake. His coverage in general is really scary. I'm just going to go Swampert here. As he Swords Dances. I don't know if this thing kills me in one hit, but I don't know what else I deal with this with, so... Oh. I lose this now, don't I?
12 seconds later.
Yeah... Let me just... Alright. So next up, we got a team that I made, actually, which I got help from Vizar and Napoleon for Life on a Discord server. They suggested me adding Blissey and Metagross. And I'm playing against E6R today, and he actually got into pet mods through my videos, and so it's been great talking to him, you know? So, He leads Jirachi, and I'm leading Skarmory. I don't know if this thing gets Fire Punch this gen. Okay, so that doesn't... I don't know the command to check if he learns Fire Punch in Gen 3. I'm just gonna Protect to be sure, since he doesn't have... Oh, God. Yeah, I'm getting you out of here. I knew that Jirachi could Calm Mind. Oh, it's Thunder... No, I realized that last second. That's horrible. That's a horrible turn, too. I gotta go Jellicent. I just... Yeah, that was rough. Thankfully, Jellicent's pretty good. And I can make a double. I don't know what he would have to deal with this. Maybe some ttar variants. I'm going Metagross here, because that's my scary... Oh, he's not Bandit? What set is he? You could Earthquake, so I'm just gonna go Mence, I guess. Oh, he goes Magneton. Okay, good thing I doubled. Yeah, that's another thing you need to get used to. Trapping exists. You have Magneton and Dugtrio in this meta. So you need to play aggressively with mons that could potentially be susceptible to those. Like I have Skarmory, and Blissey's vulnerable to Dugtrio, as is Tyranitar, so... I'm going to click Earthquake here since that, yeah, scares that out. It traces Intimidate, that's interesting. Did it go off? Doesn't seem like. Do these typically run Curse in Gen 3? I'm gonna look this up. Okay, no, they just run typical defensive sets. I'll go Skarmory here. I don't really have... Oh, yeah. So, some moves were added in this format. I'm probably gonna go over all this in my intro when I record that, but... There's things like Foul Play now, and... I have to check what all the moves, actually. Yeah, I'll just do that later, when I'm recording everything. I'll set up a Spike here, and okay, yeah, he had Thunderbolts. So... don't know what the typical answer for this is, offensively. Probably could just go Metagross and double again, just because... I don't know if he wants to go Magneton again. It's because this thing wouldn't have any coverage to break this. I'm gonna click Earthquake just to be safe. Okay, yeah. And that does not do very much. So no matter what, he can't revenge me with Magneton. He goes Zapdos. For which I have ttar and Blissey. And you could just Baton Pass immediately since there's no way I stay in on that. Yeah. I don't mind taking a T-Wave. I'll T-Wave him right back. Yeah. I don't know what ground type he would have as his last, and he has a Guts user. Yeah, that's right. I think Jellicent makes for an okay answer, even if not the great one, because, you know, Guts. So, I'll just Surf here, get some damage off. HP Ghost, yeah. I can stall this out, actually. Oh, he's leftovers. I can wait for a Para. Yes, he goes Zapdos. I don't think that kills me. I don't know what typical Zapdos is. That does a lot, okay. I don't know why I did that in hindsight, but yeah, they typically run offensive spreads, so... I'm playing it real dumb today. Just in this match specifically. Like, just making too hasty of decisions. I'll click Seismic Toss, why not? Do it again. I should be playing more aggressive than this. Like, why wouldn't he Baton Pass after Thunder Waving? He doesn't do much to me in this situation. Yeah, Metagross, that's his last. I go Jellicent here in case he explodes or something, I don't know. Yeah, Dragon Dance Salamence is looking real good in this game. I've weakened his Porygon 2 enough. I might want to weaken Jirachi a bit more. But could be banded, could not. I'm not sure. He has Clear Body, but I'll click D-Dance here, see what he does. Okay. I'm going to calc this, since I'm going to calc against defensive just to be certain, or see if a defensive variant even exists. Okay, yeah, so Rock Slide should be a guaranteed kill, so long as it hits. Yes. Let's see what he goes out to next. I don't know if he can really go out to much. Jirachi would be the scariest, although I could calc this. Yeah. Ice Punch actually does not take me out from full if he's... It depends on his spread, actually. If he's invested in special attack, then Ice Punch kills, but I kill him with Earthquake. If he's invested in defense, neither of us OHKO each other. Okay, yeah, so he was invested in not HP defense. Might be special attack, might be speed or something. I don't know. Either way, I'm in a great spot, since my coverage seems perfectly tailored to deal with this team now that Porygon 2 is weakened. Metagross. I want to calc this. Shoot. I don't know what he clicks here. I'm gonna go Metagross of my own, just to see. Okay, he explodes. Yeah. So that ended up being a good call on my part. He's probably gonna go P2. So I'll go Tyranitar to keep up momentum or whatever. Oh. So I don't know if he outspeeds me or not. That's interesting. Does he outspeed Blissey? This would be my best bet for... Okay, yeah. So this should be game. I don't know if Tyranitar just wins from this point, but Salamence definitely does. I don't know if Fire Blast kills from here either, but his speed is quartered, so I definitely outspeed him, since this is a Gen 3 meta. It's been fascinating seeing all these different Pokemon in, like, a completely different environment, though. Like, everything is perfectly set up for things like Aerodactyl to exist. Because Choice Band is a prominent item, Sand is really good, Spikes is really good, so it has a bit more defensive utility than it would otherwise, or just isn't as frail at least, because Stealth Rock came the gen after, but either way, that's a good game. There's a lot of really scary offensive Pokemon in this format too, so that's definitely something you're going to have to look into when you start with this meta. Either playing more offensively yourself, or I actually think Stall might not be too bad in this, like full Stall, just depending on what you have. And that's about all for today's upload. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you take a stop by the Hoenn Gaiden Discord, maybe say hi to me if you want, really makes my day, and yeah. Actually, I'd also like to mention there's going to be a few links in the description if you're not super familiar with this mod. I'm going to leave a link to the forum thread where you can post about new ideas for this mod, since there are normally slates for new Pokemon, new moves and such. You'll have to read up on the thread's first few posts to get adjusted to that and make sure you're posting the right thing at the right time. There's going to be a Discord in the description where you can find battles. There's going to be a link to a Showdown server where you can play this mod and a bunch of others. So, don't really have much else to say. I'll see you guys later.
Subscribe for more content!